Gemini, a very warm welcome. My name's Drew. This is Modern Tarot. Today, guys, is all about the first 2 weeks of December 2024. So the 1st to the 15th. This is a reading for you. What's your energy like? Who's coming toward you? Who's around you? What to look out for? And possible outcomes and surprises. Hopefully there's more surprises, all right? So Gemini, we're going to get straight to it. They're very quick readings, all right, guys? I know your time's valuable and I don't want to waste it on bullshit. So Gemini, what we got here? All right, some of you might be traveling. Some of you are, going off on a new start, something to do with work. Some of you might get a new little contract here if you're freelancers, looking good. For those of you that are freelancing abroad, those kind of things. Center of your reading, Page of Pentacles. Are we studying? Are we slowing down a little bit, Gemini, throughout the first 2 weeks of December? The challenge is maybe you're not feeling that committed to work really right now. You might be in a bit of a Netflix and chill kind of a mood. All right. The reason why it's all happening, some of you might be really, you might have some money, you might have saved some money, and you're kind of like taking a little bit of a sabbatical, throughout December, where you're taking it easy breezy because you've got the finances in order to be able to do that. And you're kind of like less committed to your work. All right. Some of you might be starting again after, a commitment fell off. Some of you might have been dealing with an earth sign here, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. In the recent past, Six of Cups in reverse, no reuniting with the past, and getting over your past here. It's almost like the card of forward movement and not too much reminiscing because it can keep us stuck, right? Gemini. Your focus, Page of Cups. This could be an admirer. This could be you, being a little bit romantic, making small offers, being a little bit playful and creative. But it's like your focus, it could be focused. You might have an admirer or you might admire someone, Gemini. Somebody might have taken your fancy here. Okay, what you don't see coming towards you is the end of confusion and illusions. Clarity is coming your way, Gemini. Looks good, right? The first 2 weeks. All right, just be careful. Your energetic field is one of imbalance. Gemini, just watch that. We're going to clarify in a second. You don't feel balanced. Yeah, we're going to go deeper with this one, guys. All right, outside influences, some kind of deceit. Was someone deceitful? Were you deceiving yourself, Gemini? Or have you just keep meeting deceitful people? You're fearing Three of Cups in reverse. Are we looking to go back to someone here? Fearing that it's over and there's no reuniting. And the outcomes of the Knight of Cups. So there's going to be a progressive thing go down for you this month, Gemini, which I can see from these cards here. You might be friendly with someone, all right? You're not in a commitment with them, all right? But you might see them as a little bit of like, steady boyfriend, girlfriend, marriage material, all those kind of things. Okay, you kind of like want to make an offer to this person, and it's no secret. Okay, you do feel a little bit imbalanced, but it seems like your feelings might progress within, throughout December for this person, and forget the past because maybe something was a little bit sneaky. Let's clarify this now. I want to know more. Why is the Page of Pentacles here as a center of your reading, Gemini? Page of Pentacles is, he's very slow moving. Some of you might have reunited with a friend. This might happen throughout December. Some of you might reunite with, there could be 3 of you in some kind of a celebration, whoever that might be, Gemini. It might be a younger sibling. You might be reunited with a younger sibling here for some of you. Some of you might be, really fostering friendships and partying and celebrating with friends. Why is the Hierophant in reverse here? That was a flipper, I'm sure it was. Okay, so the challenge is basically, you're slowly opening up again. So let's say this is work and you were feeling not that committed to your work, saved up a bit of money. You want to go on a bit of a break, get away from it all. And it's like you're slowly opening up again, to getting creative again. Does that make sense? You might find new inspiration for new ideas for work and these kind of things. If it's about love, then it's slowly opening up after something wasn't that committed. Um, why is the King of Pentacles here? All right, some of you might have got burnt out in work, working too hard recently, and it's kind of like you lost strength. You kind of got burnt out at work, just for some of you. Recent past. Okay, even though you were really happy in the past, you've kind of like let it go, you know, you've let that go. Page of Cups is interesting. Judgment. Okay, so your focus, you might be deciding to really, some of you might have made a decision here to follow through on an admirer, someone that you admire, and you might make a little move on, or they might make a move on you, but it seems to be your focus. Okay, what you don't see coming is, no illusions and secrets, and it's almost like it, you know. So your intuition might be quite peaked this month, throughout December, Gemini. All right, you are a little bit burdened. Your energetic field. All right, people would never know this about you. You might be a little bit burdened, and whatever burdens they might be for you, Gemini. I'm reading for many of you out there. They leave you a little bit out of balance. Okay, outside influences, maybe you were dealing with people that kept you waiting around, which was a bit sneaky. It's almost like keeping you as an option, not a choice. That might have affected your lack of celebration or your balance somehow. Your fears, if you did go back to someone, it might just be a little bit of drama and you don't really need it, You're on a bit of a break at the moment. You're not taking things too seriously. Your end of November was all about having fun. The out Listen, look, the outcome. Watch out for this. You might make a romantic gesture or someone is coming towards you. Knight of Cups. All right. This is quite romantic. Which is going to bring you out of it's going to bring you out of yourself, out of your shell. Does that make sense? So some of you, watch out throughout December for a new love interest, and it might be quite romantic. You might actually really quite enjoy this person, and it might be quite romantic for you, Gemini. And I think in your reading, it was all about running away from something and then it lands in your lap. Does that make sense? So I think your reading was all about stuff, relationships, I'm just going out to have fun, and then bang. So, that's a possible surprise. This is an outcome for you, for the month. Some kind of romance is on the horizon for you. And it might be during a time where you're easy breezy and taking a bit of time off of work. You've got the money, but you might have been a bit burnt out from work and you need a break. So I'm going to take some cards now. Tell me about the Knight of Cups. That's the outcome. And that one will be quite interesting, I think. Why is the Knight of Cups here? All right. These two. I see a future with you. I'm telling you, Gemini, whoever you're going to meet, you might actually just be careful that you don't project, fantastical thinking onto romantic partners. Okay, I see a future with you. Don't get too serious too quick, Gemini. You're coming from fun to being serious again. Watch that. I needed attention for all the wrong reasons, and you gave it freely too freely. I think this card is a warning. Don't get too carried away, or don't be too in a rush, in your romantic life, because it can be off-putting to some people. And there's people out there, you might be totally genuine. And some people aren't so genuine, right? That some people are disingenuous. And so hold your horses, be romantic, but, don't be overboard with people. Does that make sense, Gemini? Right, let's go through these now. Some messages for you. Sorry, not that one. I'm going to take this one. Love, kindness, benevolence, sharing and receiving. I think love's on the way for you, Gemini. Great. If it's another one about love, romantic feelings, your feelings are real and worth exploring. I'm going to take one more of those. Retreat. It's time to disconnect from the world. And I think that's what you're doing. It came up in your last reading. I think when you're on a sabbatical, you're kind of burnt out from work. You're taking it easy. You're slowly opening up creatively again whilst you're away. have new creative ideas. You might just meet someone and have romantic feelings for. You're making a judgment call about, do I offer something to this person? That could be a simple gesture, hey, let's go and hang out, and you find that it's turning a little bit romantic. So, yeah, romantic feelings. Your feelings are real and worth exploring and retreat. So, some of you might meet people while you're on a break over the Christmas period. Here's one for you now. If I Were a Song, this deck is called. So, it could be just be the title of the song, it could be the lyrics, it could be the melody. With or without you, you too. Okay? Whatever that means to you guys, I'll leave you to decipher that one. About time you did a little bit of work, Gemini. Okay, don't sweat the small stuff, Gemini. Don't waste your precious energy worrying about the small things. Refocus your thoughts towards love, abundance, and tranquility. Again, you've been burnt out. Don't forget to take it easy and don't sweat the small stuff. One more of those for you, Gemini. Relax, everything is okay. Everything is working out perfectly, and the situation will resolve effortlessly. Expect miraculous solutions to unfold. This came out, I think this card came out in your end of November reading, and it looks like it's going to be a continuation of that reading where you're just going to be chilling, easy breezy. Something might just land in your lap there, which is quite romantic. Just, don't try to move ahead too fast, too soon with it, because that can be a bit off-putting to people. But it seems like a pretty exciting couple of weeks for you going into the end of December. So look, Gemini, my name's Drew. This is Modern Tarot. If you like the content, please like, share, or subscribe. It means I can continue to do this for free for you. In the meantime, have fun with that, Gemini. Look after yourselves. Enjoy that break from work. You'll be back on it because it looks like you're getting some creative ideas again, and you'll be ready to rock and roll. And have a little bit of romance in your life. Why not? Take it easy, Gemini, and I'll see you back here for another reading. Take care now. Bye bye.